confusion, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make them mad, ruckus to bring them just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from, jump off it. Bring it on, any opponent or contender. No one can stop this with guns or objects. As far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Join the street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I'll be the master. I can teach you how to fight or move faster. One false move, kid, that'd be disaster. I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You start with anybody, so make your choice right.
Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, one box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things.
See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one, just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch and spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make
options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make you mad, ruckus to bring them. Just hooked on it, dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from, jump off it. Bring it on, any opponent or contender. No one can stop this with guns and objects. As far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Join the street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I'll be the master. I can teach you how to fight and move faster. One false move, kid, that'd be disaster. I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You start with anybody, so make your choice right.
Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, one box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things.
See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one, just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know you got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make you mad, ruckus to bring them. Just hooked on it, dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from, jump off it. Bring it on, any opponent or contender. No one can stop this with guns and objects. As far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Join the street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I'll be the master. I can teach you how to fight and move faster. One false move, kid, that'd be disaster. I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You start with anybody, so make your choice right.
All right. Welcome to the stream. It's My first Monday doing the training streams with Third Strike. Going to be practicing some Dudley. Anybody who happens to be in the chat listening to this, if you know anything about Dudley, feel free to share some tips, because I certainly do not. I'm going into this completely blind. And the reason for that is twofold. Content for the stream, of course, and to make myself a better player with my main character Makoto. There's any sound issues, I'm kind of on a weird setup right now. I just like did a bunch of stuff earlier today. That's a different story. But yeah, just let me know. Otherwise, just hang out, have fun, enjoy the stream. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
Okay. So the first thing to being a great Dudley player, obviously, is getting a good palette. So let's see if we can just kind of guess, because I don't actually have them memorized. I suppose I could open a list, but we're just going to go with Fierce. Fierce is a really, really good button. Trust me. As far as supers, we're just going to go with one for now. And second of all, I need to actually set up the training, because I don't want to do arcade mode, because that's for busters. So we're going to load a Lua script right now. I'm using the, I'm on PC running an emulated version of the arcade version of the game. And it has this really nice Lua scripting going on. It's not perfect. I'm not going to claim anything like that, but it works pretty well. And we don't care what Super Ryu has. Clearly Fierce was the best choice. This is a nice paint color for Dudley. And to start off, we're just going to go over his normals. So we'll start with a jab. Pretty standard jab, I guess. It's also, yeah, now we got some inputs on the screen, some damage. Damage text is a little huge, but that's okay. So let's see what kind of range we got with this jab. It's a pretty respectable range, I would say. Here's our strong punch. Oh, you can get those jabs off really quick. Anyway, moving on to Fierce. These are all neutral, by the way. Looks like he gains a little bit of distance at the end of Fierce here. Kind of inch towards people. Might be useful to know. And here we have Short. Of course, Dudley's a boxer. He doesn't have time to kick anything, because kicking is for losers. Looks like it does a bit more damage than a jab, but has also less range. Okay, moving on. We have forward. We have an uppercut, looks like. Potentially decent anti-air. We'll have to see. And roundhouse. Alright, moving on. We'll try our crouching normals. Have a crouching jab. Crouching strong. And crouching fierce. Nice little uppercut. Crouching short. Crouching forward. Let's see. Does a knockdown effect, looks like. And crouching roundhouse. Another knockdown. Alright. Now we'll do forward on each normal. Forward jab. Forward strong. And forward fierce. Forward short. Forward roundhouse here. Remember, kicking is for losers. We don't want to see any legs getting thrown by Dudley. And I suppose we do backwards of every normal as well. Not much is changing, it looks like. Yep, they all look about the same as forward, and pretty much it's not really any. Well, let's see. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any difference between just neutral here. The differences come out when you're hitting forward alongside them. Let's do the kicks then. Looks like we're getting the same situation here as we did previously. Alright. And of course, we also have universal overhead. And I think that just about covers it. For normals, that is. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm going to be referencing the Shoryuken wiki and also the Baston 3S frame data for anything I'll be saying specifically about these kinds of things. Oh, right, of course. How could I forget? Jumping normals. So let's go ahead and do some of those. like I'm getting some frame drops here, guys. Don't know what that's all about. Think we might be all caught up. So starting with the punches, of course. We have a jumping. Jab, strong, and fierce. And for the kicks, jumping short. Let's reset this time here, don't want to run out. Jumping forward, same thing it looks like. Jumping roundhouse. The elbow of justice. Now that should be all of the normals. Let me double check here. Don't want to misspeak by any means. Hey man, thanks for joining. Just wiping up here, cleaning up, what have you, with the normals for Dudley. Just double checking, make sure I haven't missed anything important. Does appear that I have in fact got all of the normals. Let's move on to some specials then. So Dudley appears to be a quarter circle type character. He does not charge. He has a lot of the same motions a lot of like Shotos and such would have, for example. Such as we have a jet uppercut. And of course, you can change the way this works by using the different punches. Get a nice little spin at the end. If you use Fierce version, very nice. Those are his DP motions. I don't know if I mentioned that. Moving on to quarter circles. He has a machine gun blow. If I can do it? Question mark? Oh, I misspoke. These are half circle forwards. So each of these is half circle. Each of the punches. Each punch gives varying range. Of course, you can EX it. You also have another special called Cross Counter, which is half circle back with each jab. It's kind of hard to show here. Let me see if I can. So you saw there, I kind of went into this animation, and as soon as I took a physical hit from my opponent, I countered them. Using different punches will leave you in this state for longer? Question mark. Let me double check that. It doesn't appear to be the case, actually. It looks like they have about the same time that they're out. There's just more of a startup on the Fierce. I don't know if anybody else knows anything more specific about that. We need our resident Beepus in here to correct me on all this stuff. But then, like the machine gun below, you can EX it. And if you EX it, give me a second here. It's kind of hard to do this with like 2 controllers. Kind of weird how this Fierce is coming out. Anyway, suffice to say, if you do the EX, it's a lot more damage and it's also 2 hits. So it could be very strong if you can read your opponent. Let's see if I can get this. I don't understand why this Fierce is coming out. It's kind of upsetting. Interesting. Oh well, moving on then. Let's see, some more specials. Covered cross counter. Looks like we have some more half circles, this time with the kicks. Or these ducking moves. Each one, of course, giving more distance than the last. Microphone issues. I should probably get a better holder for this. So it looks like what you're meant to do here is after the ducking, each one you can choose to also follow up with a corresponding punch. So let's see. Like so. It appears that there's no difference between the jab, strong, and fierce at the end of that. They all do the exact same damage and life, stun, blocked damage. and then increase your super gauge all the same as well. And then alternatively, instead of doing the ducking and then a punch, you can do another kick. And like before, these all appear to be the same as well. Not exactly, however. It looks like there is some differences in frame data. It looks like across the board, your go-to is strong or forward in this case. Because the only difference between the three is the startup, and it appears that forward and strong have the lowest startup. Something to keep in mind, I suppose. Feel free to correct me again, as usual. Like I said, I'm just going in this completely blind, essentially reading a wiki and trying to interpret it. Of course, you can EX pretty much anything. Machine gun blows, cross counters, like I said. You have a short swing blow here. It's a half circle back with kick inputs for EX. And that would just leave our super art, which currently we have super art 1. And this is what it looks like. Very similar to another super that I can't quite name right now. But you essentially just uppercut them a bunch. Looks kind of fancy. Let's back out. Or rather restart. And I'll switch to Super Art 2 and then Super Art 3 after that. It appears, however, Super Art 2 is not that desirable. I could be wrong. Alright, first step, make sure to get that fierce color, that fierce pink. Also make sure to get training partner. And we'll get back into this. Shin Shoryuken? That sounds about right. Alright, so, and then this is his Super Art 2. Not quite as fancy. I'm guessing you probably want to have a combo cancel into that or some such scenario. Should really make a save state on like the menu. I'm just gonna reload again really quick. Go to Super Art 3. Luckily it's an emulator, it just takes seconds.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter.
And we're going to pick Super Art 3, of course.
Let's fight like gentlemen. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
This one is called Corkscrew Blow. Gives you 3 bars, the most out of all. Super Art 1 giving you 2, and Super Art 2 giving you 1. Oh, it seems Okay, I might have to actually go back to Super Art 2. Because it seems like the follow-up... It seems like the follow-up for Super Art 2 is, you have to actually mash kick afterwards repeatedly. And I'm guessing that gives you more hits. So let's see what that's all about. Yeah, that's where I was getting it from as well. And then as far as Super R1 is concerned, it's kind of like sometimes use it against Akuma. That's what I read. I don't know how true that is. That's what I'm reading now on the Shoryu wiki. So we'll see how true it is. Oops. Oh, did I pick Super 1? I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb, you guys. Why are you taking lessons from me? I'm a horrible teacher. Let's make sure to pick the right super this time. That'd be really awesome if we do that. Alright, Super Art 2. The one we actually want. I guess it's punch. Yeah, the wiki says kick. That's must be some kind of typo. Yeah, you definitely get more hits. And it looks like an uppercut after? Okay, you get the uppercut no matter what, but you definitely get more hits if you mash. Yeah, definitely more hits. Like, way more hits. Yeah, well, now you know. Got you learned, my dude. Alright, and that covers, so far, all the normals, all the specials, and all the supers. So, let's move on to how we're actually going to piece all this stuff together. According to the Shoryuken wiki, you have some general combos. Jumping, roundhouse, then roundhouse again, followed by a fierce jet upper. Seems to be the first combo on the list. Okay, I see how that works. I just have to actually be able to do it. KO'd my opponent, that's okay. I pulled it off this time though. That does appear to be a combo. Okay. This stream is brought to you by Grape Drink. Quench your thirst. Alright, let's see. We got another general combo. Looks like you can do this with several different inputs for the first hit, but the one I list first is strong, followed by EX jet upper. And that's what that looks like. Another one you can do is crouching strong. Kind of the same deal. again, like we finished the first combo, you have this roundhouse. Followed by the EX jet upper. Let's see, liver blow. You can also start this with liver blow, apparently. Which is forward. That's kind of awkward. I don't know if there's a better way to say that. Apparently this is also good for tick throws. Makes sense. And so let's... Yeah, there we go. So you can do a lot with that jet upper EX. Now this next one has a caveat apparently, but it will be roundhouse followed by EX machine gun blow. Of course, it seems you can kind of do it with any of the EX blows. So if you don't have meter, and you're close enough, because I would imagine, let's throw Ryu back here a little bit. Let's bully him. Yeah, pretty much all of them seem to follow up pretty well. Obviously the most desired is probably your EX. It's a lot of hits. Hey stoners. Yo, what's up fellow degenerate druggie? What's going on, my dude? Now the thing about that apparently is all versions of machine gun blow after that.
That boots here.
Okay. Anyway, all that all versions of the machine gun blow here after this will whiff on Chun-Li, of course Chun-Li, Oro, Ibuki, and Elena. It seems like something you'll probably, like some stuff like that you'll definitely want to be checking a wiki. Should be able to juggle after linking into EX machine gun blow. I think that's actually what the next one is covering. Let's see. It says, same thing we've been doing. Like that. Followed by forward ducking uppercut, or ducking straight. I don't know if this, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be a juggle, but it does look like you can link these two. So let's see. Oh, maybe you can. Maybe if you time it right after the launch from the EX, you can do your ducking here and follow it with the uppercut. So let's see if we can maybe do this. Oops. Not used to these half circles, man. It's pretty brutal. Gotta actually move my wrist. And it looks like when you're doing these duckings, you can kind of just like buffer the next button and it'll just come out, which is nice. So let's try this again. Oh. Indeed, the half circle struggle. Gotta move. How good is a training mod? It's okay. It can't do a ton. Let me open the menu here. It has some cool stuff though. Like the tame view is good if you're trying to figure out charge characters, charge partitions and stuff. Let me just... It's not gonna be the case here, but I guess I won't even open unless you like actually are a charge character. But it's nice. It can't really record anything. So that kind of sucks. But it has tons of info you can use. A few options. I've never used any of these, to be honest. These air combo, long hit, zero hit stop, stuff like that. But like Denjin view obviously can be useful for some people. But that being said, it's not super robust as far as like if you want to record any other kind of actions of the CPU or something. And I don't even think you can really do it emulator side very well. So kind of what I've been doing if I want somebody to be in a certain position is just... Yeah, exactly. Is you just kind of get them in position and then in the emulator you just save state and reset state when you like mess up. But yeah, if like for example I wanted him to block, I would have to like have another controller or something, for example, and have that controller be holding like a block or something to that effect, right? So it is kind of annoying. And Ethan here is completely correct. 30th anniversary is going to be huge. If you need some kind of training mode that's a lot more robust than essentially this is just a hack, it's just a script that just runs on the emulator, you're gonna be getting that in the 30th anniversary. It'll be real nice. But yeah, it is. As far as that goes, it is nice to just kind of like get in there, be able to reset the time and the health, so you're not constantly going back in the emulator. But other than that, and some of the information you can get, it's not that good. Like I said, I feel like I'm turning into a broken record here. Hopefully that answered your question. Let's try to get this machine gun upper blah blah blah. The ducking at the end of this EX machine gun blow. Interesting. Also, welcome by the way, guys. There's a lot more people than there were like 30 minutes ago. Thanks for joining. I think it would be a mistake for them not to have a training mode. If that's the case. That would just be stupid, honestly. So I suck and I can't do this. I can like maybe I can catch him with the jab. I don't know. I'm getting close. Ah, close. Okay, there we go. Got him with the jab, not the uppercut. Maybe a little bit of a caveat there. It may also just be a timing issue on my side, but that's at least what the jab looks like. So I think we'll just like kind of move on from that for now. Yeah, I suppose it is Capcom, that's completely true. Looks like the next one we have... This works on... This is another one of those situational things, where it works on a few characters that are standing or crouching, otherwise it works on all other characters that are only crouching. And that's a... roundhouse followed by ducking upper. So I don't have a crouching character here, but this is just your Oh, you mean this? You might be able to, I'm not sure. I know for sure that you can on some characters, because I've seen it happen with my own eyes. Anyway. I have another combo that only kind of works in the corner for Dudley. Let me get this set up with a... There. We'll get a save state going. Can kind of... There we go. Alright. So this one only works when your back is very close to or up against the corner on either side of the screen, I'm going to say. So this is a roundhouse into short swing blow EX. Let's look that up again. This is your half circle back kick, and since it's EX, so here let's oh wow, that's really wrong. There we go. That's really weird. Why would it load that save state slots? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Sorry about that. After crouch, you can do ducking upper or ducking straight. You should be able to use able to get. Sorry guys, just setting up my save states here. I think I have to... Yeah, let's do this. Alright. So you have your Since it only works when your back is against the corner, but it seems to work pretty well not against the corner. So I don't know about that. Interesting. And the last general combo listed on the Shoryuken Wiki is crouching roundhouse into forward followed by ducking uppercut or ducking straight. Interesting. I have not tried any such corner juggle. I've just been kind of going down the list on the there we go. Yeah, I was doing it too early. I was just kind of trying to like feel it out. There we go. Still doing it too early. I mean, I know when I have to do it. It's just kind of like, yeah, there we go. Too early there. Too late there. There we go. Just right. Just right. Just right. Okay. I'll stop doing that. Yep. I've made a mention that it appears that Super Art 3 is the way to go. Super Art 1 sometimes, but never Super Art 2. Although I found out Super Art 2 you can mash and it does more hits. That's cool, I guess. But having one bar is kind of poop. So yeah, that's probably the main deciding factor there. There's a bunch of character-specific mid-screen combos I'm not going to go over. If you guys want, you can go to the Shoryuken wiki. I'll get a link. But he has a bunch of character-specific mid-screen combos apparently. And going through all of those is going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to kind of keep the scope of that down as much as I can. There's a bunch of character-specific corner combos as well, even more so than mid-screen it looks like. Let's see. Here's a link to where... Here's a link to the wiki at the part where it starts with the character-specific combos if you want to look over them yourself sometime. I'm not going to go over them here, just like I said. That's interesting that you say it's mashable. Let me check that really quick. I don't think it is either. Super Art 3, corkscrew blow, 3 bars, blah blah blah. It doesn't indicate any. Let's restart the emulator here. Kind of back out. And we'll actually pick Super Art 3 and kind of stick with that for now. Just because it is the go-to, so to speak. Again, very important. Fierce for the best color. And Ryu can just have whatever. I don't really care about Ryu. Okay. And corkscrew blow is a 2 quarter circle forwards followed by a punch. Let's try to mash this. I don't think it does any. Seems to only do 5 hits. Yeah, I'm not does more damage. Here, let's see about that. 38 versus 38. Just continue mashing punch, right? Also, I don't know if I'm getting frame drops or lag or what's going on here. Hopefully not. Let me check OBS. I don't have a lot of dropped frames. You guys will have to let me know. If so, I'm sorry about that. Looks fine on your end. Okay, I'm gonna go with that assumption then. Could just be my preview. Okay, we have some hit confirms. Forward. Is there a better way to say forward? Because it kind of bothers me, to be honest. I could just say like forward medium kick, I guess, but that's not right. So Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of like my opinion on it as well. It just sounds kind of like weird. Anyway, let's see if we can get this hit confirmed. So it's forward, medium kick, and then it says wait, and then super supposedly works with all of his supers. I think I did that too late. Yeah, I did. That was only 5 hits. Not quite. What do you mean by different? Because there's no indicator of that. Different reach, same damage. Here, let's... Oops, not that. Oh, you're definitely right. It's it looks like it's everything the same except the distance. So yeah, you are correct. I'm wrong. You're right. You can clearly see it here. Another one that's short, forward, and then super. That's a very good point. I bet you would do crouching short into super. You can player. Wasn't there this thing about this short where you can start buffering, like, here, like after the first? You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Yeah. Doesn't really seem to matter which strength of punch I do. Although, I guess it could be, depending on like where you are on the screen. Maybe if you're more on the mid-screen, you'll want to use the fierce or strong version. The ducking must be super cancel. That's a good point. The other thing that kind of sucks is I was really busy today because I was going to like watch a video and kind of like research this a bit more before I got into it, but I ended up just having like a really busy day. I know it's an excuse, but let's try this this buffering that the homie in chat just brought up. So what do you know? He's a friggin' genius. How do you get through life with 200 IQ, dude? Don't like people harass you? Again, the stream is brought to you by Grape Drink. That's like kind of one of those like cool things that is, I guess, subtle in the game, because I would have never really considered that. I've never like I've done things that are similar to that, but I've never thought like, oh, I should buffer and still like get this forward medium kick out right. It's just my brain isn't quite hardwired to think that way yet. So I'm like, oh, I just need to get this out really fast. So let's oh yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. I suppose, yeah, it does make sense logically. Like, if you're going to be doing a motion like forward and you have a move where the end of that motion on the stick ends up in the same direction, like, I guess you should buffer it. It's probably good advice. So we have another one that is roundhouse into ducking roundhouse and then into super. So let's see if we can I think I see how this is supposed to turn out. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty satisfying. I like the way that's set up. It's pretty nice to get out too because of the ducking and like the properties of that, you being able to buffer the extra like whatever you want to come out after ducking. Like that. You can already like more so focus on getting the super out instead of worrying about getting it in like as fast as like possible, you know what I mean? Or say that, now I can't do it, but I did do it, so it's fine. Let's try it a few more times. Oops. Let's get the, this down. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. Looks like you can do... Okay, you can do a similar thing, but with strong and forward ducking. Like, for example, with Ryu, to consistently hit. Okay. Yeah, because I originally played Ken, and now I'm kind of like all about Makoto. And when I did play Ken, Fody, he's in the chat now, gave me a good hint. And it's kind of the same principle where you can like start buffering the for example, if you do like crouching medium kick and then you want to hit confirm off of that, but you also get the Hadoken cancel. The Hadoken counts towards the first quarter circle forward of the super. So when I was originally doing it, I was trying to do 3 quarter circles, but no, you only had to do the 2. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. Actually, oh man, that just like kind of made me think about some Makoto stuff. I'm not gonna get into it, but that actually gave me quite an epiphany, man. I appreciate it. Let's try this. Let's try this other super. That's the same thing, but oops, not quite what I wanted. Okay. You just have to cancel it a bit earlier than the other one. Oops, that's a dead Ryu. Let's go ahead and switch characters. We can get some different background music. Kind of switch it up a bit. Makoto full stun combos. Oh, I'm trying to get there, man. I really am. It's hard. I recently learned the magic of being able to buffer the dash at the end of Super Art 2 so you can get the Fukiage out, the follow-up one, a lot easier. So that opened up a whole new world for me. Let's get Hugo. He's a big guy. Get some nice, oh yeah, here we go. Look at this blonde boy. Just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do over here. Also, I forgot to mention the most important thing you can do in this game. Taunt. With Dudley, you can throw a rose. I mean, come on. You can't get much better than that, am I right? Alright, moving on. We've got a few more hit confirms to go through. And then after that, it's kind of just like a bunch of charts telling you matchups and character-specific stuff. Which, like I said before, is kind of out of the scope of this. Also, with that ducking upper straight into super only requires one person. Ah, oh yeah, because I guess it is a half circle and a quarter is part of a half. Man, you're a genius. How did you get so smart? I know you play third strike, but like, jeez. Let's actually try that again really quick. Oops, canceled it too early. I forgot to hit the other. Oops. Yeah, seriously. I actually really appreciate it. Yeah, like that. Okay. I definitely see that though. I need to really, I kind of just need to like, might sound corny, but just need to kind of like meditate on that thing and just like visualize it and actually think about it and commit it to like, you know, thinking. But that's kind of like on my list of things to do. Yeah, I know, like dropping the truths, the hard truths, truth-eracy. That's what we're all about here. All right. Overhead into super. This, I think, is... Yeah, this. Apparently it only works if the opponent is crouching. It's still only doing 5 hits. I don't know if that's... They probably... I would imagine they have time to block then. That's going to be the case. Hey man, you've been playing 5 years. I've been playing a little under 2 months. I think you got me beat. Baphael? Is he, he's got some YouTube videos and whatnot, I imagine? Some guides somewhere. I'll have to check that guy out. I'll get some more true facts. I don't know what's up with this, to be honest, though. Maybe you know, since you're such a genius. It kind of sounds like I'm sarcastic, but I'm like really not. So hopefully you're not taking it that way. Go to this last one. So you have... Oh, this is the one that Fody already mentioned. The 2 shorts into super. Alright. Might just have to check him out on Twitch or something then. Try to catch some of his stuff. See what I can learn. There we go. I don't know if you have any tips on that. I don't know if you can maybe buffer something there with the 2 crouching shorts into super, or if it's just kind of like about being quick and not accidentally DPing like I usually do. Looks like we got a new follower. Oh. The Real, thanks for following. You're a hero. Helping out, following. What else can you do? Or more like, what can't you do? We also have a raid from Kelp Help, it looks like. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Oops. Okay. I guess it's just a matter of kind of like having my hands sync up. Alright, yeah, no, I definitely feel that. Yeah, I really appreciate the raid, man. Got a lot of activity tonight, I'm like really pumped about it. I was actually going into this stream really stressed out because I was having a lot of issues and I had to start an hour late. But now having a good time and learning a bunch of stuff about Third Strike. Yep, Fodi's absolutely right. It's the first night of our new extended schedule. Going from 1 day a week to 6 days a week. Pretty big, but I think we can do it. Well, I guess technically now it's 5. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's get back into this. Yeah, Third Strike is one of those games where even if I'm getting kind of salty, I'm not really having a bad time by any means, if you guys understand like where I'm coming from. It's kind of like, yeah, you get disappointed if you like fuck up a combo or something and like lose, but then you're like, hey man, I'm still having fun with like some cool people, so learning some new stuff. So according to the Shoryuken wiki, Dudley is a very solid, well-rounded character in almost all aspects. His strength lies in damaging juggles and strong 50-50 corner game. His biggest weakness is lack of a low poke, or a decent one rather. And then the playstyle is all about getting your opponent in the corner, which I feel like is kind of a general thing. I feel like if you get your opponent in the corner, you're kind of in a good position. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed. I don't remember specifically if you're in the chat when I posted it, but I did post a link to a lot of the character-specific combos. Mostly because I feel like it would take me a lot longer than I plan on being online to kind of go through them all. because just going through his normals and some of his supers and hit confirms has already taken me an hour and a half. So and it's not scripted at all, which is entirely my fault. I kind of went into this like really blind when I kind of only wanted to go in like half blind with some cataracts, you know what I mean? Mix up, zoning, Kara throws. He does have Kara throws. Apparently, slipping jab and stomach blow allow you to get Karas. That's true. Oof, it's getting hot. It's like a really nice day, but it gets pretty warm when you don't have like a lot of ventilation in your room. And I don't want to run a fan because, you know, that's annoying. I'm streaming right now. Oh, do we have a quest in the chat again? Thanks for joining us again, man. Saw you follow us last night for our casuals. So I guess we can kind of move on to the zoning overview. I'm just going to kind of paraphrase from the Shoryuken wiki, because I don't know anything. Apparently Dudley can abuse his fierce and forward fierce, a bit more range. However, the downside here is if you do it a lot, like anything, of course, becomes predictable. Pretty easy to parry that, I feel like, if they know it's going to come. The other obvious choice is standing roundhouse. Or not roundhouse. Yeah, roundhouse. It's a nice counter poke, it looks like. You can confirm off a forward fierce. I did not see that under the hit confirms. Okay, let's Hey, you're absolutely right about that forward fierce. Thanks for the tip. Roundhouse does seem pretty sick, to be honest. Alright. So, I'll read some more here. Typical tick throw move is forward, standing, medium kick. Standing roundhouse is a nice tool to cancel into machine gun. Oh, that is nice. I imagine this is kind of like a pretty good counter poke, right? Since it is under the zoning. So I guess applying that, if you manage to get the counter poke, you can just like quick follow up with the EX. Obviously, like, I don't really think I can do it here because I would have to cancel it. But in theory, that makes sense. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard sweep juggles are crazy. I've seen sweep juggles be crazy. However, I'm not sure if that's a character specific thing, or I imagine it would be, of course. Does he have forward strong target? I think it's backwards, but yeah. Actually, let me search the wiki here. I think it looks like we have a longer target combo here with. We have to be close, but it's short, forward, strong, fierce. Oh, it definitely is. Ooh, that's pretty. That's I'm liking that. Hit that boy in the face with a rose. Alright. Actually, I completely think I skipped over like all of his target combos. So let's actually kind of rewind a bit and we can go over some of those. So we'll start with kind of the simplest ones, or shortest ones, I guess. So you can do a crouch short into forward, like so. Kind of have to be close, or the forward will whiff, like so. Next one down the line here, we have a forward jab into a strong. Oops. Kind of have to like delay the second hit just a little bit more than you would initially think, it looks like. The next one we have is a forward roundhouse followed by a close forward. Next one, adding another button, we have close jab, close strong, and then close forward. The forward seems to miss. Oh, just have to hit it faster. Okay. That's interesting. The okay. Sometimes I wish I just had like infinite time to play every character. Oh wait. I will every week. Okay. Keep that in the back of my head then. Oh, are you talking about this? The target combo footy? I'm pretty jealous. My friend Taylor sent me a snap earlier. He's in a different city for like business related stuff. But I guess there's like a few arcade cabinets. I don't know if there's like a full arcade or anything, but he went down there and the snap was House of the Dead 2. And he told me it's like free. Like it doesn't require any quarters or anything, and I was like, oh man, that would be fun. Anyway. Back to fighting games. Okay. So we've already covered this. So now you have a crouching short, crouching strong, crouching fierce. I like how Dudley lets you know you're doing it right by counting. It's really helpful. Scroll down here. Oh man, yeah, Time Crisis is, yeah, I'm not gonna ever talk down on Time Crisis. But yeah, dude, I'm totally interested in making a trip like that sometime. The only thing I have that's really going to kind of stop any plans like that is in exactly a month I have to go out of state, and then in like it's sometime in like August, I think I'm planning on going to QuakeCon. But I guess we'll see about that. How does their arcade there work? Is it all quarters, or do you just have like some kind of thing? Let's go hang out. Let's see, it's the next one. Is close forward, close roundhouse, close fierce. Pay once, play all day. I definitely like that. Yeah, sometime we'll have to definitely plan that out then. And then I also know you guys were talking about how they have like third strike cabs up in like the cities or something. That's also something that would be really dope. Okay. Focus up, focus up. I think I did this. Yep, did that one already. Then we have... This can either be close strong or forward medium kick, followed by close medium kick, followed by close fierce. That's pretty cool. It kind of like pushes you away at the end. Okay. I mean, still, the point remains. It'd be cool to go up there and play on like the actual hardware, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see, because otherwise you can do this, okay. And then the last one we have is the one I did first, which is this 4-hit one. Alright, pretty interesting. We'll have to keep in mind this this forward roundhouse with medium kick. Catch people. That's interesting. Let me scroll back down here. Scroll down a lot, that is. Oh man. Let's see. Mix-ups. In general, in playing as Deadly, you should predominantly be trying to get your opponent on the floor. That's pretty sexual. I like it. Examples of corner mix-up tools. Throwing, Okay. Liver blow. Forward medium kick here. Liver blow. Dart shot. Ah, okay. So earlier when I was saying... What's up, TB Nero? Thanks for joining. So earlier when I was doing this forward roundhouse into like super, it's supposed to link, but only on crouching opponents. So that makes sense. Jump in roundhouse cancel. Don't you have to like do the roundhouse like super late? Well, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's pretty fun. Yeah, dude. That's pretty funny, though. Try doing 4 and 2 with the save from next time. Okay. Oops. Ah, that's see? Not even thinking about it. Oops. Oops. Wrong button there. Well, I should still be able to do it, it's just it's not like a true link, I guess. Let me find something weighted and just whip out my dick. Please. Yeah, see, this is the downside of using the emulator with this. Is it's nice because you can get a lot of data and, you know, reset and stuff like that, but not always the best. Tape works. I don't have any tape next to me, actually. That's kind of a bummer. Get my my vitamins. How about that? Not even the 5-pound bottle of vitamins. Actually, this might work. Okay. Oh, now he's just jumping. That's silly. What? Yeah. I mean... We're gonna use this tripod. There. Good enough. Okay, so... Oh, you fucker. Go back. You're like 30 pounds. How are you not holding down a key? Oops. That's okay, we'll get a different character in here. What's next? Let's get Ken. Ken has good stage music. We'll even give him a good super that he's not gonna use. Let's fight like a gentleman. A bit later? Okay. Oh, like, okay. I think I know what you mean. Alright. Let me go back and read what it actually says. It does say wait, but how long is kind of like... Wait, what is going on there, bud? Maybe because you have to wait, you can't buffer the first one? Does this sound right? Yeah, that's what I just did. Okay. I believe you. I was just wondering if maybe because it has like a weird stun or like whatever frames going on. Nope. Not even close, baby. What's up, Cena? Thanks for joining us. This has been a pretty successful night so far, even if I pretty much know nothing, which then again, I guess is kind of the point here, huh? Yeah. Just because, I guess if somebody's kind of like in the corner blocking and like crouching, you can just kind of like. Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was without buffering. Why I decided to? Mostly a bunch of real life friends. A lot of the people in chat I know in real life. I'm actually streaming on their channel that they started. But yeah, just a few months ago, didn't like other than, you know, as a kid just kind of messing around, just playing like whatever fighting games. I never really took it seriously until now. And that's basically it. And Third Strike in particular because that was what they were playing, and like once I played it for like 5 minutes, I thought it was like really cool and wanted to learn more. Oops. Get back down, Ken. Where you belong. Yeah, I've heard the same a lot. And I would agree. It has a lot of good stuff going on. Like, honestly, uh, one of the biggest draws was like one of the first times I parried because I was doing the parry training on the PlayStation version, and I was just so satisfied with the sound and like the mechanic and everything about it that I was like, all right, this is interesting. Let's see some more, see what's going on. And then I don't have any consoles, but I do have some games on Steam that are fighting games. Let me get rid of this. I do have some games on Steam that are fighting games, but they're mostly like anime fighting games, which isn't like necessarily bad, mind you. It's just they're a lot different than Street Fighter in general. Let's I really want to like get this. I'm like determined. I do have Guilty Gear. I can't remember which Guilty Gear I have. It might be like XRD or something. It kind of trips me up because all the anime fighters, there's like 30 different versions of the same anime fighter, and they all just have a bunch of different goofy names like Blaze Blue, Continuum Shift, stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's cool, but I don't know what that means. I'm gonna actually just straight up look up a video. See if maybe I can get like an instant gratification here. Third Strike, Dudley, dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Yeah, there's like combo videos, but they're all full length kind of stuff. So yeah. Another anime fighter I have is Arcana Hearts, which seems pretty cool. It also seems really crazy because there's a lot of stuff you can do. I also have Skullgirls, which is awesome and has really good art, which I like, and a pretty good tutorial. And then what's the other one I have? I think that's it. Well, I have like the Mortal Kombat collection on Steam, but I don't know. Mortal Kombat's one of those games I like just don't. No way. Yeah. Are you talking about the yeah, that one was a really awesome video. What's up, Jimster? Someone say MK? Yeah, I said Mortal Kombat. I have the, like I said, I have the collection on Steam. It's pretty cool. Let's put them back down here really quick. It was actually pretty dark. I can imagine. There. No, you motherfucker. Just stay right there where you belong, in the corner. Just to play with the pros in MK. That's pretty cool. Which ones did you play? Or which one? A lot of you guys know that I'm sacrificing Topper's Pizza to sit here and play with you guys in chat. That's how much I love you. Oh yeah, Sega Genesis. I hope it's not like some weird thing like I discovered recently with Makoto where like if you want to cancel her Fierce into Super Art 2 or like actually link it properly or whatever, you have to like really hammer it out like immediately. I really wish this would stop. Come on, dude. No, that's okay. The pizza will be there. Oh, that is perplexing me. Oh, dang, yeah, no. I've heard of Sonic Fox very vaguely. I think I saw him most recently in the Dragon Ball Fighters tournament thing. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I really, huh. One of my good friends told me also Melty Blood is really phenomenal, but I've never really heard anything or seen, like even seen anything about it, actually. Let's try to... How consistent am I at DP Super? Probably not at all. Okay, never mind. I'm that consistent apparently. Sometimes I surprise myself. I don't think I give myself enough credit sometimes. But yeah. I don't know if this is the same overhead link into Super, but the person is saying it's a really quick input after the super quickly after the move ends because you cannot cancel the overhead. But what about a crouching attack into DP Super? Crouching attack, just like any crouching? Like that? Oops. Oops. That's pretty fun. Is that just kind of like any crouching then? Obviously not that. Probably not that either. It's kind of like... Oops. Forgot the DP there. But yeah. I don't think you can do it there. Oops. Grab the DB again. Yep. Oh, now I'm not. See? Trip myself out. Oh, come on. That's not really what I wanted there. Okay. Teabag tech. Whew, it's getting real warm. Let's try this some more. No. Down forward attack. Let me like practice this a few. Oh, I think yeah, I think I feel it there. Hold on. Okay, so okay. Yeah. Because I'm like buffering his DP, and then when I get to the down position, I'm hitting my attack, and then I immediately hit the rest of the input for the DP, and then I can super cancel. It's kind of funny that I did it like so quickly at the start, and now I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, my brain is like, come on, dude. Oops. I got that at least. That's cool. I also like don't have anything to wipe my hands, and it's seriously 1,000,000 degrees in here, and it's not really helping. Excuses, excuses. Okay. Damn it. It was like, I mean, like actually outside it was pretty nice, especially because it got like really windy. But and then I kind of was indoors doing a bunch of like manual labor type shit, and it was not fun. Now I'm doing this with the fan off because, like I said, I'm not trying to annoy people. Let's just practice this for a bit. Oh, Canada, eh? We're pretty close. Not really, but kinda. Yeah, up until like something like what, like 2 weeks ago, Fody, it was just like 8 inches of snow and like pretty cold. Yeah, we've had like 4 winters. It's pretty stupid. There we go! I'm applying the knowledge. Just one step at a time. Little baby steps. I like it. Oops. Ooh. I'm gonna have to start doing the fierce version of that then, because it's an extra hit. Oh, baby. Okay, so... No, maybe not. I just want to say I love how active the chat has been. It's been active, like ever since people started talking, they pretty much haven't stopped, which is really awesome. So thanks, guys. It's actually weird how like with the buffering, it makes it like almost like it seems too easy when it actually comes out. It's kind of cool. Gotta get the like double hit uppercut into it. I don't think that's possible. It might be, I don't know. Probably not, because you do the other hit. It might, but I also noticed, see, when I do the low into it, it does the same, it doesn't do 2 hits when I'm using Fierce. So it's kind of like, doesn't matter. Unless like I can, hold on. Oh, okay, I can do it with medium. So... Oh, never mind. I'm full of shit. Oh, no. Yeah, you definitely get the 2 hits off the medium instead of... No, I got it there too. Okay. It's just harder. It's just harder. That makes sense. You're right. Oh. Jeez. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm obviously going to play the character off stream. I'm going to play him off stream and probably do player 2. So, just keep that in mind. Because my plan is to try a new character every week. And this week is Dudley. Corkscrew blow. That's fun. Let's The only thing I have to be like kind of careful of is sometimes I'm accidentally doing too far back and I end up doing cross cancel. Oh, don't even think about it. Yeah, I need to fix my the boom on my mic. That makes sense. Play Gil. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Man, I don't. I feel like this plexi was like not cut quite well enough or something. Getting this like raised shit. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna stop complaining. The salt. We gotta get some this is the TES Plus, I believe. Maybe somebody can correct me in chat. I just got it recently. It's the Mad Cats one, obviously. You already know that. Yeah, TS Plus, I'm pretty sure. It's the one with the Shadowloo skull decal by default. Well, I had just ordered this art in Plexi, so maybe I just need to put it back on better or something. It's probably my fault. Yeah, I got this recently on a sale for around 150. Could have got it for 100. Coulda, but I jumped the gun a bit too early. There was a nice like coupon deal thing for 112, which expired. So I was like, whatever, I'll just do 150, and then lo and behold, not long after, there was another coupon for. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm perfectly fine. Really? For some reason, I was under the impression Canada's dollar was like stronger than the US dollar right now. I don't really super pay attention to that stuff though, so don't know really what I'm saying. See now, like, that is like easy. Oh yeah, see, I got it from Newegg, I think. Oh, okay. Oops. That would have been it too if I wouldn't have skipped it. There we go. Yeah, you totally can. That's so sick. Oh man. Dang. Well, at least you don't have the Venezuelan dollar. That's all I can say. It might actually. Oh man, the way it feels for me personally. Like that almost feels easier sometimes. I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can shore you after that. I really like that. That's so cool. All right. Got any more hot tips for me? Kind of like leeching off your knowledge at this point. Da, da, da. Dang, that's pretty rough. So if you bought the T2, like, hot tips play Akuma. I think we have too many Akuma players. But I mean, I will eventually. Just by nature of what I'm doing here. Yeah, this is awesome. This is like the entire point of like why I wanted to be doing this. Yeah. No, play Chun-Li. No, we have like as many. We actually probably have more Chun players than Akuma, so I think we're good. Oh no, I got a Lua error, guys. Let me reload the script really quick. Attempting to index a nil value. I'm just gonna reload here. Sorry about this. I'm gonna. My emulator actually completely crashed, so bear with me here for a second. Just have to reload it. I kind of figured you played Akuma based on... who has really good stage music? Alex, I think. Alright, let's switch back. Let's fight like gentlemen. I can't really fault you guys though, like, yeah, Chun is really good, so... I'm guessing this cancel only works in the corner, because it'll probably knock them too far away for the super. Oops. It's not really what I wanted. So ducking. And just to be clear, like, are all the straights basically the same? Because that's what they seemed to be. I don't know if there's any, like... Oh, okay. Good to know. Damn it. I'm like missing the... Oh, right, because I have to do it after... I did that too early, but that was kind of it. I'm accidentally like buffering. Which is like good, but... Just do this where I like actually learn this part of it. Yep, okay. That. Trying to find where I have to like get the ducking out after the crouching roundhouse. Yeah, I agree. Straight definitely will look cooler. But I always... EX machine gun into 2 jab machine guns into ducking into super. That does sound pretty intense, man. Oh, you have to like juggle them, don't you? Well, I'm gonna... Just so you guys know, I am probably going to be closing it down in about 20-ish minutes. Get some food, cool down a bit in the other room. I'm definitely going to be practicing Dudley over the next couple of days, though. I'm inspired. I gotta get some of this stuff down, because it seems really cool. Okay. Do you happen to have like a visual cue of when like I need to get the ducking out like after this crouching roundhouse? Looks like it's like soon as their feet leave the floor. Maybe. Not quite. Just a little bit after. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I didn't get the input fast enough there, but that was completely my fault. Yeah, okay, so let's... Damn it. Yeah, well, I like to look for some things I can kind of like consistently get out, like, because then if I can get the visual cue and then get the timing down, and then it's it's Wolf Fox King. What's up, my dude? Been doing some training all night with Dudley on the new schedule. Haven't seen you in a minute, my dude. This is Faust, Corey, however you know me as. Yeah, man. Scroll down. We got a new schedule. No. See. Sorry to disappoint you. There's actually another streamer. I don't know them personally, but they play RuneScape, and they have the same name as me, but it's spelled like that with the weird. I think there's like a U in there as well. It's some like made up bullshit. That's not a name. Okay. No, it's like Kouri. Yep. Like Jimster says. Ah. Jimster, how many points do you have now, dude? Gotta have like what, 25k now? Taking all my points, man. Here, let's see. Oh, is the bot not in here? See, I would've... Am I dumb? Oh, you forgot to turn it on. Okay. That's weird because my bot is like always in the chat. That's okay, dude. That's no problem. Nobody needs points. Even though, like, it's probably the most active I've ever seen chat. Do the input for ducking when you see Dudley's hands up above his head. Okay. Yeah. That actually makes sense. That was a machine gun. Yeah, I knew you had 24,000. Doing it like just too early. Now too late. No, no, no. We don't even need points. We don't even use points for anything except guild meme matches. Excuse me, I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on. Oh, okay. Man, those like Chun mirrors last night and the Gil mirrors were like stupid. Like they were kind of cool and like this is like dumb, but the novelty almost wasn't worth it. Yeah, what we have in place now is currently we have a chat command called get fucked, which just has like a wall of text that says get fucked for hype moments, I guess. And then you can also, when we're doing casuals, like actual matches, you can request characters for points, including Gil. And then occasionally, yeah, we have a salty bet type thing where we have like first to fives or whatever, and then you bet on whoever you think is going to win, obviously. Keep it interesting sometimes. I do agree, though, we need to think of an idea for something else to use points on, because we're getting to a point where, like, people just have points. Like... Yeah. Well, I know what I'm practicing for like 8 hours after I get off this stuff. I'll also have you guys know that I Gave up some RuneScape gains, XP gains today. Points to play under certain conditions. That'd be pretty funny. A banger, you say? Let's open up said banger. Let me pause this. Streets of Rage 2, huh? It's guaranteed to be a banger because it's Streets of Rage 2. Oh yeah, boy. Hold on. Is this not? Is the has the desktop audio been off? Because if it has been, I feel really dumb. I hope that like just happened. There. Let me know if that's like too loud. No, I haven't been playing music, but I just noticed that my actual just desktop sounds were apparently not working. Yeah, I apologize if the actual game sound has been off like this entire time. That's pretty fucked. Because I could have sworn it was on. Let me dump some stuff on you guys real quick. Okay. I think I might have just accidentally muted it in that case then. Hello. However, that's a playlist to some nice. Okay. That's a playlist of some nice older game like soundtracks that I have started. Yeah, dude, stop smoking crack. What's wrong with you? I was playing Ikaruga the other day and I just remembered how fucking hard that is. Machine gun blow, I guess. Oh yeah, I mean like, I personally really hate water levels and stuff in general because I'm actually like afraid of deep water and stuff, but usually the music for those levels is like phenomenal. Like, I don't think I've ever heard like a bad like water level sound, like song rather. Shout out to the Jet Set Radio soundtrack on there. The Nier Automata one, like, there's a reason that game won like best soundtrack and everything. I did play Subnautica back when it was in like Super Alpha, and I couldn't play it longer than like 10 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna get over my fear, and then I was like, yeah, nah, fuck this. Yeah, speaking of which, Cody brings up a good point. According to our new schedule, Tuesdays are going to be Shmups Night, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm sure there will be a lot more cuss words thrown around than in my stream, but you know, can't be a Zen master like me. Who definitely never gets salty, especially last night. Shmups is short for shoot 'em ups. Usually they're just kind of like, if you think of like Ikaruga, that's a shmup. Yeah, I know you were going pretty late on your schedule, but that makes sense. You actually have like stuff to do. Speaking of like good ass games that are older that we should play, we should get some like Metal Slug next time we like hang out, guys. I think I said that before, but I'm just kind of reiterating. Yeah, kind of like bullet hell stuff usually. I guess technically like rail shooters would constitute that, but I think rail shooters are just rail shooters, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fody actually owns it. I would be surprised if he doesn't. But I also do have MAME and like a ton of stuff on MAME. I'm not really like concentrating now, guys. I'm kind of sorry. I got lost in discussion, but I'm sure you guys are fine with it. Nobody's like really complaining. And we're kind of just wrapping up anyway, to be honest. Just me failing to get this. It's harder than it seems. I keep like just misjudging the time. MAME, M-A-M-E, the arcade emulator stuff. I think this is just plain stuff, but you know, I'm just gonna kind of let it happen. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, dude. I'm totally gonna be playing this through. Yeah. I see the joke now. I see the joke. You're a genius, but your typing skills aren't that good. I get it. Okay. Yep, it still is. It's just auto-playing. Okay, I'll play this as well. I'll just get it open in a tab. I'll have it be ready for the... No, stop playing! Okay. I'll have it ready for when this song ends, I'm gonna switch to the end pre-stream logo stuff, and then I'll play that, and I think we'll call it. And then, if you guys missed any part of the stream and you wanted to see like an earlier part or something, I'm sure the VOD will be available pretty quickly. Yep, usually we've been uploading every casuals that we do Sunday onto YouTube, as well as some stream highlights that we usually jot down if something cool happens. And all of the tournaments, like the monthly tournaments, are uploaded as well. And like well, they're restreamed because the venue has not so good internet, so that's kind of a bummer, but yep, yeah, you're definitely right. There's one. Too late. Too late. Didn't even do it that time. Didn't even do it that time. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do this some more on my own time. I think I'm gonna call it for the night though. I really appreciate everybody has been hanging out in chat this pretty much entire time. And I'm gonna be taking over Mondays from now on. I don't know if there's a place we can make suggestions, but I'll probably take suggestions for next week's character that I'm gonna try to pick up. So, oh, actually no, that's completely forget that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that off for a second. Actually, next week I think I had already promised somebody that I would do Yun. Just play Akuma. I'll get to Akuma eventually. There's probably gonna be enough. I need to play Akuma anyway because I kind of get bodied by Akuma, so it would probably help to learn some of his stuff. But yeah, I think next week is gonna be Yun because somebody had requested in person. I'm so sorry, man. But then you guys will have to make sure to check out the other streams coming up this week on our schedule. So just check out our info, see what's going on, see what you like. Come hang out. I think the next time Third Strike is available will be Thursday with Fody. So that'll be another thing. And then otherwise we have Sunday casuals. Come hang out. And I'm gonna play this song Fody sent, and I'm gonna switch off, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.